Yo, what is going on? It is Wednesday, June 10th, 10:39 a.m. Did not take a trade today. Low key missed out on an opportunity. But I want to go over why I did not take this trade. And honestly, it's up for debate if this was a good or a bad fade. Why is this so zoomed in? Okay, hold on. Let me fix this. Let me zoom in a little bit more. Okay. So coming into the day, today was CPI. I did not full port because the last CPIs have been so shit. But after seeing this one, I'm ready to full port it in July. This was a pretty straightforward CPI. Right at market open, indecisive. We then swing down, sweep out all of this, tag into the again the 1 minute gap that this dated low had left. I had looked at something such as this, just for shits and giggles. Would have been like this. And try to hold it to like we're just right here, going break even right at data low. That never played out, as you can see. Respected CE beautifully. And in this internal structure, we had this 30-second gap, but it didn't get closed through. I had thought about taking it. Um, it didn't get closed through because I would have taken it to the 930 wick. It didn't close through right here, so can't take it. And then price runs. We then get a nice retracement. Hold up. We then get a nice retracement into this 1 minute gap that was created on that run, the bottom of the 1 minute gaps. So boom, we inverse the two, get into here at the bottom, hit CE, reject off of CE beautifully, SMT. I believe this hits OTE2 of the internal range. Yes, rejection of OTE. 30-second gap, and here's why I didn't take it. You know how I feel about fair value gaps being left behind with inverses like this. Buy side would have been my break even, and hold up, let me just replay. Buy side would have been my break even. Let me wait for it to finish loading. London high would have been the target. We still had Asia high above on both assets. At the time of this inverse, one ES did already SMT with my break even. Let it load. Can it finish loading? Give it a second to load. I'm so sorry. I apologize so much. That was one. Can it just load? Okay. We had those pre-market equal highs. We had Asia high still. We had just swept London high. ES had already SMT'd this internal high, which already makes it lower probability. This would have been the trade. I was big digging it, bro. Would have been 40-point stop. TBH. Yeah, this would have been would have just been aiming for the fucking moon on this one. Here's why I didn't take it. You see how midnight rejection perfectly. Midnight rejection. Oh no, I didn't even check, but damn near rejection. Midnight held. Since open, midnight's held. We're SMT'd at this high. We're targeting pre-market equal highs. No midnight here, I'll take it. No midnight holding all day, better stated. I'd take it. No SMT. No SMT, I'm okay with taking it. I'd probably take it through midnight and go break even quick at midnight. So it could have been something like this. Right, let it play out. Boom, next candle should, is it playing? Why is it going so slow? So boom, then you hit buy right there. In right there, move this up. Take profit just above those equal highs. Stop loss gets moved to like right here. And then, right, if you want to say like, oh, once we go through midnight, go break even, cool. And it would have played out, honestly. But I don't know, just not. You can play out, but just not high probability in my eyes. Already SMT'd right there. Yeah, and then after that, we still had left this Asia high. Let me go to replay again. We still had left this Asia high, and I was honestly kind of excited to take this one. I thought this one was probably going to be better than the first one I had originally looked at. It was this 1 minute gap. And why did I think it was going to be better? Hold on, because this shit's not loading. Because just a retracement back down, we have a better draw on liquidity in Asia high. We have a 4 hour above. Asia high was still available on, what the fuck? I don't know what the fuck that just did, but Asia high was still available on ES. Boom, as you can see, Asia high available, Asia high available. We retraced down into what I believe was equilibrium of this range right here. Yep, boom, almost OTE, right? Reject out of this 1 minute, start displacing higher. I wanted to get it on one of these candles, the 1 minute. We also had a 30-second. They aligned both together, but I was just going to take the 1 minute because it is the higher time frame. So this is exactly how I was looking to take it. I was more confident in this. Would have big dicked it to the 4 hour. Huge ass candle, so the stop would have been pretty big. Honestly, would have ran like a 50-point stop. I know myself. I would have done up here. Would have done like 43, right? So boom, right? This is what we're trying to get out. But if we take a look, we got it here. But after we had already gotten it here, we were already SMT'd. I think ES had already taken that Asia high. By the time we got it, ES had already taken Asia high. We already took our break even. I'm not, again, same thing. Like, I'm not taking it. And this one does not play out. And after that, we just, yeah, I'm not, yeah. So that's why I didn't take a trade today. Honestly, not terribly mad at this fade. Just more so, it's one of those hindsight ones. Same thing as though I feel as though as yesterday. How I lost yesterday, but I feel as though yesterday plays out more often than this. Holy shit, my head is digged. And I feel like this isn't the best trade. This would have been like a B-rated trade. I feel like as though yesterday was a lot better of a trade. Regardless, we're 1-1 this week. Still technically green on the week. Only a couple $100. Still negative on the accounts. Yeah. Thursday, Friday. I think we have PPI tomorrow and no news on Friday. Orange. But yeah, good CPI. Gonna full port next month. And yeah, I might get some eval soon just for the fuck of it. But with that being said, that's all that I really have today. That is why I did not take a trade, and my reasoning's all behind it. I feel as though it was justified today. I'm not too mad at it, especially because it was SMT'd. Midnight Open kind of gave me a scare, but that SMT really kind of settled it down for me. Yeah, so peace, love, positivity. Thank you for tuning in.